One of the biggest parts of my healing was the period of time where I just didn't want anything.
Hi lovelies, welcome to today's episode. This will be an update on the previous episode. I told you that I'll give you a part 2. Jokes on you. I can only give you an update. I thought I'll do some recording when I go to Mombasa, but I didn't. So what are the updates? Number 1, I have done both interviews, and interestingly, the interview that took me to Mombasa didn't happen because as soon as I sat and I was surrounded by a panel of 9 people, 9 very big people. We're looking at chancellors, vice chancellors of this university, institution of course, and the HR. They realized that I didn't have the K in the CPAs, and that was that. I was told, where are your professional papers? And I told them I didn't have. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know how I was shortlisted, but then that's a conversation that they're holding for themselves. I feel like this interview really triggered me to a point where now I'm officially ready to talk about this unemployment journey, and I'll be interested to know if you as the view of this. I would be interested to know where you are at your life journey. Are you 100% a creative, or are you a creative who is also juggling an 8 to 5 a professional course, and how is that going on for you? I think now I'm officially mentally ready to talk about my unemployment journey. I feel like there's several things I can talk about unemployment as I have experienced it, and not unemployment per se. I want to talk about especially the interview process and stuff. But it's not on this. I won't talk about it on this episode. Just to give you a heads up that I'm officially ready. Something about this interview not happening while I was shortlisted, and I showed up at around 7, invited to the interviewing board at around 12. So now I feel it's sort of triggered a conversation that I don't have to do this alone, or I don't have to do this silently. I can invite you in my journey and see how that goes. Apart from that, this is the update I have on the knitting. When you look at these ends, you'll see that they're not neat, they're not perfect. But then my idea is that this is going to be for this panel, for one of the shoulders. Then I'm going to make another one for this side, and then just to save the journey for my future self, this is what I started for the back panel. I presumed because it was the longest panel, maybe I give myself a head start with that, so that by the time I'm working on this side, it will be almost, I've already eaten the bigger part of the elephant, so now itakuwa back in kia. If you're a Kenyan, you understand what I've said. So it's going to just be the tail end, and it's going to be easy to finish. And you'd think everything is just easy peasy. Every fiber artist. So as I was working on this, I'll be honest with you, it hit me, especially after I have finished this, it hit me that the whole point of starting this project and committing to it is so that I can grow a discipline. You remember what I said in the previous episode. And if you see, this kimono is not going to be a long one. It won't be a kimono. It will almost be like a sleeveless coat reaching somewhere at my waist. So in my head, I'm like, this is also not part of my wardrobe. So I've been constantly thinking about what clothes I'm going to pair it with, and anytime I think about it, it's always no. So in the heart of full disclosure, I think I'm going to frog this project, and I feel like I'm going to start a knitting project that has a tutorial of something that I actually like and something that I'll actually wear. One of the reasons why I was a little bit not reluctant on doing a tutorial, for instance, is because I really wanted to master my first stitch with the garter stitch. But then in my head I'm like, I already have two scarf projects that I gave to my cousin, so I already have that as proof, so I don't think I need. And I also have this to prove that I already mastered it. So I don't know why I was initially reluctant to learn something new. I feel like I was being, initially it felt like I was being pushed into learning something fast and making a garment out of it. But then right now I've said, maybe it's time I learn something new. So in that period where I made peace with I really don't want to make a project that I won't wear, I explored with a yarn, with a different yarn. There's this yarn that is, this very thin yarns that is almost, I want to say a one ply, because I don't think these ones are plied, a lot of them. Yeah, it looks like a one ply. As I continued mastering my crochet skill, something occurred to me that every time I bought a knitwear or a crochet wear, no, every time I bought something that was made out of yarn, there was a certain texture that I was looking for, especially when I was going for my tops. I wanted something that is very light, very flowy, so that you can wear it when there's sun and you can wear it when it's cold, because again it's yarn. And I remember throughout this season, I've been so entangled in learning the stitches, learning how to make garments, that I didn't really think about the kind of clothes I bought before I started crocheting. So in the same lines that went along making that red dress that you've seen about 3-4 episodes ago, I decided that I was going to I'm going to start using this thin yarn so that I can see how flowy it is, so that I can see if it aligns with the type of clothes I used to buy back in the days. Most of it I've donated and gave because it was the end of the season. And as long as we're sitting here and I'm giving you full disclosure, the other reason why I thought of using this yarn in crocheting anything is that I wanted a project that was going to engage my mind so hard, because this is a project that I started around December 2024 when I decided to go to Mombasa, and the season was the hardest, emotionally speaking. So I wanted something that would really engage my mind. So fast forward to today, when I went back, you can see I haven't really cut the ends nina nini, but this is the top. It's an off-shoulder top that I made, and I really love this. I'm not sure about this waist. I feel like it's going to also be loose, but I'm not emotionally ready to do anything about it. I'm going to wear it as is. It's going to be as flowy, as breezy, and the day I wear it is the day we will know how hot or how warm it is. But at the moment, I feel so proud of myself for finally finishing this. By the time you watch this video, it will be around, I'm presuming July, August, but best believe that this video wasn't shot or edited in July, August. We are way before time. I'm saying this because I know that I schedule my videos. I do the work, I schedule my videos, because of course, you know that I'm in a season, I'm in a hard season. You've already known that I'm looking for a job. So I'm finding a way to find a balance between my age, what do I want to say? I want to find a balance between my professional side and my creative side. And no, I'm not treating my creative side as a side hustle. I'm treating it as a main hustle. So I want to give both spectrums. I will tell you how it goes so far. So that is the way I have planned. I've organized myself so that I can balance both sides equally, is by scheduling my videos, and this is where we are. We're done with this one, and I feel like showing you something else I started this morning, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with this one. So I'll show you, but I'm not promising that I'll continue with this one. This one is it's a project that is made solely of slip stitch. Still in the heart of trying to learn this yarn. I want to know how flowy it is. and this time I intend to make a vest. I had started with a 3.5 millimeter hook here, but then by now here I'm using a 7 millimeter hook. There's something that I've learned. I'm realizing that the slip stitch is going to be, it is going to be neat, so tied together. So I didn't see the point of using a smaller hook in the heart of trying to make the project not become holy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to this because today I've got errands up to here. So I wanted to give you that update so that you don't feel like I left you hanging and wonder what happened to the knit project. This is where we are with the knit project, and I've already told you that I'm going to flog it. And I've also told you that I'm going to invite you in my unemployment journey, on my interviewing process conversation, so that I can hear what other people are dealing with. Am I the only one who is in this space? And how can I help you? How can you help me? Especially in the comment section. I'm hoping to start a conversation that will keep the ball rolling. The quote that says, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So this is me inviting into another spectrum of my journey, and I hope it helps someone the same way I'm hoping to learn and to be helped and assisted by you. So that is it for this video. I wanted to give you a live update, and soon let us see how this week unravels. Soon I want to show you all the things that I've made so far. I know most of them I have gifted people, most of them I have sold them, but I want to show you what's in my closet. Then from there I might start doing like monthly or like yearly or like by semester, by quarterly updates on everything that I've made. So yeah, if you've got any questions, any comments, any ideas, kindly engage with me in the comment section. I answer every conversation, I react to every conversation, and I will really appreciate if you also subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to do what? To tell a friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Until the next episode, bye.